ring. But when two particular men with a lot of animosity get together in the squared circle, you've got a feud like you've never seen before. Here's King Kong Bruiser Brody talking about the man he's going to meet at the Winnipeg Arena, Bulldog Bob Brown. We're going to take a couple of minutes here to talk to King Kong Bruiser Brody. A lot of things been going on in your life the last couple of months, and frankly, the situation with the World's Heavyweight Championship. Bruiser, I thought you were going to be the world's champion. Out of the dressing room comes Bulldog Bob Brown, sticking his nose in one more time. It's like a repeat of what happened to Harley Race last year.
You know, let's not get confused here about the world's champion and Bulldog Bob Brown. You know, I've been coming back here to the Midwest now for maybe 2 or 3 months. And since I got here, now I always knew that me and Ric Flair, we was going to settle our differences in the ring. This is something that's been growing in Kansas City for maybe 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's right.
But what I didn't expect when I got here this year was the fact that I was going to have to be nose to nose every week with Bulldog Bob Brown.
Yeah.
What I didn't expect was when it did come my chance, when it did come my opportunity to be the world's champion, that the one thing that would prevent that would be Bulldog Bob Brown. Yeah. I don't think you expected that. I don't think the people here in the Midwest, I don't think anybody expected that Bulldog Bob Brown had the ability to prevent Bruiser Brody from being the world's champion.
Well, the thing that really kind of surprised me on that night, you know, if you think back, when I saw Harley Race come running down to ringside, you guys have wrestled each other before. I didn't really think you were the best of friends. I keep wondering, why did he come down to save you?
Well, in my mind, and you're right, Harley and I have had our differences, but in my mind, I think that deep down right in here, Harley had the same feeling that happened to him several months back.
Because he knew where you were at. He knew what was happening to you right
Right,
there.
he had a chance to become the world's champion again.
Right.
And just when he was this close to being the world's champion again, Bulldog Bob Brown was there. So I think Harley, when he was watching me, with the opportunity I had with the world champion, and Bulldog Bob Brown was there to prevent it, I think that Harley Race, being an emotional guy like he is, I think that he showed up partly because he had feeling for himself, but partly because he had feeling for Bruiser Brody too.
Now, this is kind of off the subject, but a lot of times, you know, people will ask me, if you ever see Bruiser Brody, ask him this: do you think there'll ever come a day when you'll strap that world's title around your waist and strut around as the world's champion?
I think the most important thing on my mind right now, and I'm not thinking about being the world's champion as I stand here right now.
Not really, that's not the major goal for you.
No, right now I'm thinking about getting Bulldog Bob Brown and the NWA champion Ric Flair in the ring. Now, in my mind, if I could get them together in the ring,
right,
if I could go in the ring with someone who had the same beef that I got, like Harley Race does, and get in that ring somehow where we could guarantee the people looking at me right now that they was going to see Bulldog Bob Brown or Ric Flair get their butt beat, I think that that's what everybody wants to see, and I can honestly tell you that's number one on my mind right now.
Bruiser Brody's mind is set on you, Mr. Brown, August the 27th, the Winnipeg Arena.
Very touching. I'm sure they made all the old women in Winnipeg, Canada crying. Oh, please come to Winnipeg and do the number on Bulldog Bob Brown. Yeah, well, I'm coming to Winnipeg. I'm not coming to Winnipeg for a tea party. I'm not coming there for a party. I'm coming there for one purpose, and mine, Rick Stewart. Because I'm coming for the biggest brawl of my life, survival. Because you know, and I know, and everybody in the country knows what it's like to get in the ring with Bruiser Brody. We all know that the biggest crowd of the year is going to be there. We all know that the biggest crowd is going to roar him on to victory. But it's not that easy, Bruiser Brody, because I'm Bulldog Bob Brown, I'm the champion, and I've got to get defeated. And I'll tell you, if it takes Winnipeg to get it started, we might as well get it on, because I'm expecting the biggest brawl that I've ever had in professional wrestling right here at the Winnipeg Arena. Tell them what day it is.
August the 27th, the Winnipeg Arena. It's Bulldog Bob Brown and King Kong Bruiser Brody.
Wrestling fans, let's take a look at a clip of a recent match involving King Kong Bruiser Brody in action.
Going after it, look at this. He's great trying to lock him up. He's got it. Flair's got the figure 4 leg lock on Bruiser Brody. Tom and
in the figure 4 leg lock. Brody trying to summon up his strength, trying to reverse this hold. This reversal invented by Terry Funk for just this occasion.
If he can turn him, he's got it. He did.
Bruiser Brody's reversed the figure 4. Flair managed to find his way out, but I don't know if any permanent damage may have been done to the knee of Ric Flair.
Both wrestlers are up. What do we have here? Looks like he's trying for a pile driver.
Brody,
But he can't do it.
Get back, Joe. The World's Heavyweight Championship on the line. And Nature Boy Ric Flair knows that this has got to be the toughest test any man could possibly face.
Here's Flair up on that ring rope. But wait a minute. Brody's got him. He's got him. What's he going to do? What will he tosses him? Holy cow.
On Ric Flair. Brody's back in the corner.
Hey, this might be it.
The big
leg.
Wait a minute. Bob Brown is up on the ring apron. And Bruiser Brody trying to get to Bulldog Bob Brown. He threw something to Ric
I
Flair.
don't know what that is, but Flair has it in his right hand.
It made a noise.
I don't know what it is.
It made a noise like it could be a bag full of coins, some kind of metallic object.
Oh, he just hammered him with it. Whatever that was.
He caught Brody flush in the jaw with whatever it was. Brown threw to him. But
No.
Brody's up.
No.
It ain't over.
No.
Brody's up and Bob Brown is going berserk.
But Flair right back on top of him. They're pounding away. I don't know if that opened up a cut, but it appears that Flair's going right after it.
And again, the ominous presence of Bulldog Bob Brown here at ringside.
Pounding him against one ring turnbuckle. Another. Now just biting. He is just biting the forehead of Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Bruiser Brody has opened up a gash over the right eye of Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, and the boot at size 11. Oh, and the champion is in trouble. The champion is in trouble. Brody, meanwhile, feeling the after effects of whatever that was. Brass knuckles, maybe a bag full of coins. I don't know what it was.
Wrestling fans, August 27th, Winnipeg Arena.